Hey there, welcome to Contemplate. We're going to go over the 4 key features of the app just so you have an idea of what we're trying to build. So, the first thing you'll notice is the large card in the middle that has today's devotion. Now, this content will be new content delivered each day to the app. It has a mix of things, but typically will include music,
You spoke light into dark.
reading of scripture,
In the beginning was the Word.
and some open ended reflection questions for you to think about.
Imagine the voice God used when He created the universe.
Finally, it will end in a journal prompt, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. So, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the spiritual practices. Now, right now we have 4 of them, but we plan to add more. And the idea of these is that they're really self directed, but we can give you some assists along the way. Now, let's look at prayer as an example. So, as you can see, you can set the topic that you want to pray for. You can pick which scripture to really focus and meditate on. Now, typically these come from today's devotion, but they could come from other sources. And then you can pick who you want to pray for, as well as some other settings. So when you begin, you'll notice the screen is very similar and familiar to the daily devotion screen, except this time it's self-paced. So you would scroll through on your own pace, in this case, looking through the Lord's Prayer. Or you may just want to put the phone away at this point and focus on your own personal prayer. When you're finished, just press the button. And then you'll be presented with a journal prompt. So these prompts will be at the end of every activity. And so here you can just write a little bit about how God spoke to you in that moment or whatever came to mind. That covers 3 of the features: curated content, self-guided spiritual practices, and journaling. The last feature is habit-forming metrics. So we don't want this to be legalistic or anything, but just like an athlete, we track a few things just to help you see how you're progressing and help you form daily rhythms around your spiritual life.